Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the season 1 finale of Loki. Alright, so as you guys can probably tell from listening to me and seeing my puffy eyes and my face, allergies are hitting me really hard, so I'm not going to talk too much in this intro, only just going to say that I am so excited for this. I've been waiting impatiently all week long since the end of the last episode. Episodes 4 and 5 have blown me away, and I am just so ready to see how they're going to wrap this up and how it's going to lead into everything else that they have coming up in the MCU. So, again, let's not waste any more of your time or my voice's time. Let's get into the season finale, episode 6 of Loki. Here we go. Renala. What the fuck, Miss Minutes?
Welcome to the Citadel at the end of time.
Come on.
Who's impressed? He who remains.
And who is he?
He created all, and he controls all. At the end, it is only he who remains. And he wants to offer you a deal.
Sure he does.
He's been making a few Avengers. How would you like to win? But not just there. You can kill Thanos. You want the Infinity Gauntlet? Yours. Throne of Asgard? No problem. What about you, Missy? All those years on the run, desperate, alone. How would you like to wake up tomorrow with just a lifetime of happy memories? Two Lokis in the same place.
Both of us. Together on the timeline.
It's crazy, but he could make it work. All of it. Everything. Exactly the way you've always wanted. And you can have...
This is why. The two of you, same person. I mean, it's a little unnatural, but wow. Wow.
This is the actor that's playing Kang.
He who remains.
So he who remains is either Kang or a Kang variant.
Creepy. Right. I like it. Come on, let's talk. In my office.
Do you not see that? What are you doing?
What I need to do.
Wait, stop. Look, maybe we can build this into something better. Together.
I'm sorry, Moebius.
I'm not gonna let you go.
Please, Moebius. Even with that, you're of no danger to me.
Is that what you think? Let's see. Yep, you're right. Back here again. Where are you gonna go?
In search of free will.
I am so confused by like what her plan is or what she's trying to do.
Many people. A ruler. A conqueror. He who remains. A jerk. But it's not as simple as a name. Eons ago, before the TVA, a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century. He was a scientist, and he discovered that there were universes stacked on top of the globe. At the same time, other versions of us were learning the same thing. Naturally, they made contact, and for a while, there was peace. narcissistic, self-congratulatory peak. I love you.
Kind of like with Loki's.
Nice nose. Nice
Oh my god.
They share technology, knowledge. Meant only one thing: new lands to be conquered. The peace between realities
Yep. Yep.
erupted into all-out war. Each variant fighting to preserve their universe and annihilate the others. This is almost the end, ladies and gentlemen, of everything and everyone.
And then the timekeepers came along and saved us all.
No. No. No, this is where we diverge from the dogma. That first variant encounters a creature created from all the tears in reality, capable of consuming time
Oh.
and space itself. The creature you both know.
Mm.
Eliath.
Bingo. I harnessed the beast's power and began experimenting on it.
I weaponized Eliath. And I ended the multiversal war. Once I isolated our timeline, all I had to do was manage the flow of time and prevent any further branches. Hence, the TVA. Hence, the timekeepers in a highly efficient bureaucracy. Hence, ages and ages of cosmic harmony. Hence, you're welcome. And if you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my variants.
Let us decide your fate.
Yes! 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 What's the worst that can happen? You either take over and my life's work continues, or you plunge your blade in my chest and an infinite amount of me start another multiversal war, and I just end up right back here anyways.
Oh my god.
Reincarnation, baby.
No. It's just another lie.
Aren't you listening to what he was saying? That's the gambit. Remove the dictator and what fills the void.
You want the throne.
No, that's not it, no.
I don't believe you.
Sylvie, the universe is in the balance. Everything we know to be true. Everything. I know the TVA has hurt us both, but what if by taking him out, we risk unleashing something even worse? All I'm suggesting is we just take a minute to think about it. I promise you from my heart, this isn't about a throne.
Or was I thinking trusting you? Has this whole thing been a con?
Really? That's what you think of me? All I know is I don't want to hurt you. I don't want a throne. I just... I just want you to be okay.
But I'm not you.
Oh no. Oh no.
See you soon.
Oh no. I don't think think it's gonna take you very long to realize you fucked up, Sylvie. It was her quest her entire life. She couldn't give it up. She couldn't bring herself to give it up. She wouldn't believe anything that was being said to her about how it could get worse, because this was the only thing she had ever been focused on.
A citadel at the end of time. He's terrifying. He planned everything. He's seen everything. He knows everything. It's complicated, okay? But someone is coming. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Take it easy. You're an analyst, right? What division are you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
Oh no!
Who are you?
She said to do a different timeline? Different version? Of... Okay, well, that was the finale. That was the end of episode 6, and they definitely set us up to plunge us into chaos. I'm not going to talk too much, guys, because it's late, and like I've said before, I got my allergy situation, but this series was fantastic. It was wonderful. I do have to say that episodes 4 and 5 were probably my favorites overall out of the series as well, but this was also just a very good concluding episode to this first season. I felt so bad for Loki, and that he's doing everything that he can to try and convince her. And he's being so genuine, and then, you know, they kiss, she kisses him, but then she pushes him back, and you just see kind of the look on his face afterwards when he's sitting there and he's all kind of broken down and emotional, and he just has to sit there for a long time and process, and then his face goes down and he comes back up with more like determination, and you have to kind of wonder, is he just coming back from that with the idea of determination to try and still like stop everything if he can, or is there like, is he like, is the ability to trust and form bonds with some people that he had forged throughout the course of the season, is that going to be ruined now? Or is he still going to be able to hold on to that and realize that, hey, maybe she actually did genuinely love me, but she couldn't get past this. This was the thing that was driving her entire life, and she couldn't get past it. Because to me, that's my interpretation of it. It's not that she like was just using him or lying to him the whole time or didn't feel what she felt. It's just that this was basically her driving, motivating force in her life for the entire time she'd been alive, and she couldn't see past it long enough to even accept the possibility that things could get worse if she got what she had been hoping for. And I definitely do think it's interesting, you know, it all comes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the season, the idea of, is this order in place because the chaos could possibly be worse? It comes back to everything that Loki was trying to argue about his original plans, that free will is just a problem that actually people are better off without, and that it's just a matter of who you have in charge, because there's always going to be someone in charge. And that's even what Renslayer was saying in this episode as well, right? It was just a matter of deciding. And so that seemed to be what the Kang the Conqueror variant, the good one that didn't want to just conquer in the, I guess, traditional Kang the Conqueror sense, what he was trying to say as well is that he was able to basically control all of this and take away everyone's free will, but he did it because of a greater good, in his opinion, and that things would be just considerably worse for everyone if that wasn't happening. But, I mean, I guess we're going to see what's going to happen, if there even is, like, a possibility of something going forward, timelines, multiple timelines existing at once. without there being pure chaos? Do you need somebody in control? Is that actually a thing? I'm assuming these are all questions that are going to be answered throughout the course of this period of the MCU, which is going to be very much centered around all these multiverses converging in different ways, and Kang seemingly being set up to be the big bad behind all of it that they'll be building for and towards. And I'm pretty excited because I like the idea how they're setting this up. It seems as though Loki and Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and then probably Doctor Strange are going to be some of the big main heroes of this particular part of the MCU, of this storyline, which is great because those are all some really cool and fascinating characters, and it's taking the MCU in the kind of magic and just out there direction that Marvel Comics can sometimes go, but is very much not what they were doing with the original part of the MCU until closer to the end of it, of course, with going back in time. And yeah, I really want to wrap this up because, as you can probably tell, this is kind of falling apart. But I'm excited for how this is kind of opened the door for everything that's to come, and also leaves open the possibility for everything that has been rumored and theorized regarding, say, the upcoming Spider-Man movie with the multiple Spider-Mans from the different timelines and series, and all of the different villains coming in, with whatever's going to happen with Doctor Strange, with the bringing in of the X-Men and Deadpool. So this opens the door pretty much for everything. So I've been wondering, and a lot of people have been wondering how they're going to do this, and this is the way they chose to do it, and I couldn't be more happy because this season has been a fantastic ride. But all right, I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. So you let me know what you thought about the season as a whole, about what's to come. Are you happy with how it ended? Are you sad with how it ended? What do you think is going to happen in the future? And I'll just say thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye.